Hello everyone, it's Bill from Cambodia, and today I went to the temples. I went to Angkor, Angkor, Thom, Bayon, and Prohm, and had a pretty good time. And I will show you some footage of it all, but first I want to give you a little bit of a rundown of it and give you some advice, some things to know should you decide to come to Siem Reap and see the temples. So first off, I have to give a big shout out and recommendation to Visa Seng, who was my tuk-tuk driver and my guide today, and he was awesome. He was very, very friendly, very helpful, spoke great English, was just an all-around great guide, charged me $20 for the day, provided water, and he had soda and beer there as well in his tuk-tuk in a little cooler. No extra charge for the drinks, and the ticket's $37 for one day, and so I highly recommend Visa. I will put his information in the description. Definitely hire him. He does really great work, and the way he did it is he'd take me to a temple, he'd give me a brief historical rundown of it, and then he would just let me explore it at my own pace. And he said, I'll meet you over here at this place, and he'd tell me where to meet him. And just lets you take as long as you want and walk through each place and enjoy it. And it was just all around really cool. And so, yeah, hire Visa. So, some advice. One thing to know is about accessibility. Or rather the lack of it. There's no accessibility options here, no ramps. And that's kind of a general thing I've noticed in Cambodia. Like even the malls, like the Heritage Walk Mall here in Siem Reap, it's just stairs, no ramps or anything like that. No escalators. It was just... So one thing to know is if you go to the temples and you have troubles with walking, you may not want to go to the temples because some of the stairs are really steep and really big, and it is physically strenuous, so keep that in mind. After that, I would say bring a towel. I wish I had. Next time I go to the temples, I will definitely bring one because you get sweaty, and so every time I go back to the tuk-tuk, I just wish I had one. So yeah, be a hoopy fruit. Know where your towel is. Have it with you. Next, hydrate. Seriously, bring water with you while you're walking around. Keep drinking water. It's easy to dehydrate. So, very good advice in Cambodia in general, but especially when you're out walking around all day at the temples. And lastly, I'm not going to generalize about all Chinese tourists, but I will say there is a reputation that a lot of them who come to the temples have that many deserve. There were a lot of Chinese tourists who would just kind of climb over everything, whether you're supposed to be on it or not, taking endless pictures, standing in the way, pushing people around, pushing people out of their way. And it was rampant. I was really kind of disheartened and surprised by it. And so that's an issue to be aware of. And I remember one old lady, she pushed some French tourists, and the lady's like, "You do not push! You will not push! You are not in China! You do not push me!" I was like, "Damn, girl, tell her." She was like she was scolding a bad dog. And one thing to know, I make a couple, quick little jokes in my footage. The twerking butt lions, you'll see. I don't mean any disrespect to the culture, it's just those things looked funny and I got a chuckle out of them. So, but the place is amazing. I highly recommend going to the temples. And without further ado, here is the footage. Hope you enjoy.
Hello, this is Bill from Cambodia, approaching Angkor, and you get on this bridge and it's actually spongy and floaty. It's it's sitting on the water and it feels like walking on sponges. It's a trip. Tons of little water bugs. And so I will show you more. So all this, I was just inside the hallway in there. This is all just the front gate. Then there's a walk, and then there is Angkor Vault. Some very steep stairs. These are Apsara dancers that they have on the corners here. Here we have what I call the twerk butt lions with their poochie butts. This really is a pretty amazing place, though. It's massive. Guarded by twerking butt lions. So now I am at the entrance to Bayon Temple, which is right there, and there's figures all along the walk here. So now I'm coming up on Bayon Temple, the one with all the faces. And you can kind of see some there. And I'll show you more as I get inside, but first, it's guarded by twerk butt lions. So these are the pillars at the entrance with some really cool carvings on them. There's these faces here, and then there's bits of walls and whatnot that used to be part of buildings here. Oh, that's really nice. I'm going to have to come back another time with some kind of stabilizer. But it's gorgeous here. It's a Buddha inside the Bayon Temple. I'm at Prohm Temple. Otherwise, I don't like calling it that, but the Tomb Raider Temple. And it's really cool. Okay, yay. Yeah.
Please, a lunchtime. Okay.
他直接就拍过来。 We go now. Yeah. I would like to regroup first before we leave the temple. Boy.
It's cool how the trees have just grown out of the temples here.
来，建议。
This is more of Prohm.
So that was my day at the temples. I hope you liked all that footage. Again, make sure to hire Visa Seng if you ever decide to go to them. Look them up in the description below. And if you like what I'm sharing with you, please, pardon me, please like, subscribe, share if you'd be so kind. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.